Commander, Dr. Chakwas sent word that she'd like to speak with you down in the med bay.
Oh, I love Dr. Chakwas. We'll go and have a word, but we're going to go to our captain and speak to everybody here. So, I'm going to speak to Trainer. I'm going to float with her. I'm going to speak with Diana. We can float with her. I think Diana will bang anyone, male shep and fem shep. So I'll look. How are my fish doing? All alive? That's good. That's a nice change. Now let's invite Trainer.
Trainer, if you're not doing anything, I've got a few hours free. Would you like to come up?
Your cabin is gorgeous. I've seen apartments smaller than this. Oh, an actual shower. The faucets in the women's bathroom are crap, by the way.
That was a weird look
Commander.
Shepard gave her.
Ready to play?
She's trying to be flirty.
Play?
I picked up a chessboard on the Citadel. GUI interface, not nearly as nice as real pieces, but this takes up less space. And I recall you delivered something that closely resembled a challenge. So, interested?
Is that all?
The most exciting thing you can think of is playing chess?
Well, if you're not up for the challenge.
Try me.
You would think in space the GUI looks better for chess.
My word, Commander. It's almost as though you wanted to spare your pawns the indignity of living under my regime.
In real life, that tactic would have worked.
Well, in real life, one doesn't move on an 8x8 square grid.
You know what I mean. The pawns are infantry. A good infantry line like the Krogan can take a charge like that.
That reminds me of a joke. What's the difference between Commander Shepard and a Krogan?
Oh, you're treading on
One
thin
is an
ice.
unstoppable juggernaut of head-butting destruction.
Here we go. Yeah. Watch it.
And the other writes your performance reviews.
Feeling defensive, Commander? It's almost as though you're having trouble adjusting to a new environment with a new set of rules.
Point taken, Trainer. Congratulations on adjusting to life outside the lab.
Thanks. So, rematch?
Hell yes.
Let's go to like Trainer. She's a good character. Let's invite Alice. I don't know if we're going on the romance path. It's hard to tell.
Trainer, can you send Diana up? She wanted an interview.
Right away, Commander.
Ready for a chat, Commander?
I'm ready.
Commander, it's no secret that Council Space has suffered some serious losses to the Reapers lately. Now Cerberus has struck directly at the seat of our government. If something as small as a human terrorist organization can hit the Citadel, is anywhere safe?
Infiltrators are everywhere. Be on your guard.
Cerberus' strength in the coup attempt was their sleeper agents. If those agents had been exposed, a lot of lives might have been saved. We need constant vigilance. C-Sec and the troops can't do this alone.
We've lost a major portion of our government, the most obvious human figure being the Counselor. The Alliance Parliament is destroyed, and the Prime Minister's dead. The line of succession is getting pretty short. How long do you expect any new Alliance administration to last?
This interview is over.
That's an irresponsible and dangerous question to ask in the middle of a war. We're done here.
But
We're done.
thanks for your time, Commander. This is Diana Allers for
You're lucky you
Battlespace.
didn't get punched.
Good night, and stay strong.
I have a track record of that.
Well, I suppose I could have played that better. I'm sure you're not fond of me right now, but I asked the question millions of people are asking.
That was a bit awkward. Take it, I've ruined the romance with her. Oh, and James wants to come up too. Yay!
I've got some time if you want to talk privately.
I thought I had to go down to the shuttle bay to see him. Let's see what he's got.
Hey man, how's it going?
Good, James. You?
Good.
He's so casual.
Wow. So this is what I can look forward to when I get my own command.
You want your own ship, Vega?
Yeah, maybe one day. When I'm old and I can't fight worth shit anymore.
You just come up here to make fun of your commander.
Sorry, Shepard. I guess maybe I got some things on my mind. I wanted to get your opinion on something.
Shoot.
What'd you do when they asked you to join the N7 program? I mean, was it a no-brainer for you, or did you think about it before accepting?
It was a no-brainer. N7 was a big deal.
I'm a soldier, Vega, and I wanted to be the best damn soldier I could be. It doesn't get better than N7.
So I hear.
You get the best training, best equipment, best assignments.
And they expect the best in return.
Yes, they do. Why are you asking?
Well, even all the shit that's going on, somebody somewhere managed to track me down and forward an N7 commendation. It's dated the same day the Reapers attacked Earth.
You don't sound too thrilled.
Well, aside from the fact that there won't be an N7 program if we don't win this war, being a soldier's the only thing I've ever been really good at. And not because I try. Hell, I'd have kicked my ass out years ago. Last time I had a command, I lost almost everyone, and they promoted me for it. I guess I'm just not sure if I'm ready to lead again. I don't know if I want that responsibility.
Okay, James has a bit more depth to him than I remember. That's actually really complex. I just thought it was a musclehead who was like this dumbass Jersey dude. Soldiers are expendable.
As a leader, you've got a job to do. Keeping everyone alive isn't it. If you're afraid to send your troops into a do-or-die situation, you'll never succeed.
Yeah. Did you know that before you joined the N7?
Yep. That's why I was asked. And it's why they asked you. There is not a single N7 that hasn't sacrificed either themselves or their soldiers at some point.
So you think I should accept?
That's up to you.
Only you can make that decision, James. But I think you already know the answer.
I'm glad you think so. If you don't mind, maybe don't mention this to anyone else.
Of course not.
Gracias. Well, I think I better get back to the hangar. Things here, it's a little too soft for me.
The bed's a lot harder than it looks.
I'll take your word for it. Thanks again.
A bit creepy.
Anytime.
Oh, so that's actually made me like James a bit more. Didn't realise he had a bit more to his character than that. I guess that's also kind of a bad thing because he's just so forgettable that I don't remember his backstory. And I remember he joined, well, I remember on your choices he joins N7. But I don't remember about him having a command before. He is, but I don't think there's any point. Oh, I might as well go check while we're here.
Commander.
Oh, but I hate having to go over this. I hate you people. What? I don't understand this. So I guess they couldn't render the entire deck of this ship at once, so they have to split it into two. But the thing is, it's still in Legendary Edition, which I'm pretty sure could handle both parts of the ship.
Shepard, I was hoping you'd check in again.
You okay?
Been putting my old academy training to use. Organizing the resistance. You know, you've got quite a fan club back here. Any news we hear about the Normandy gives hope to the guys in the trenches.
It'll take more than that.
I'm glad it's having an effect, but so far, hope hasn't been the thing winning this war. It's been blood, sweat, and more blood.
But a lot of these resistance fighters were just farmers and teachers a few weeks ago. When they heard that you managed to get the Turians and Krogan to cooperate, that was a shot in the arm, Shepard. Of the one thing we're in short supply around here, faith. That any of us will live to see another
Shot in
day.
the arm's a weird
How bad is it?
line.
It could be worse, but not much.
Can you still coordinate any kind of
I think it's
counterattack?
supposed to be like a vaccine shot, I guess. Like medicine.
Mostly guerrilla-style hit and runs, but it's not enough. It's time we started focusing our efforts.
Where?
London. Something big is happening there. Our networks in the UK say the Reapers have arrived in huge numbers.
Good. Fish in a barrel.
More Reapers in one place just makes them easier to kill.
They're gonna bomb
Leave it to
London.
you to make a full-scale Reaper invasion sound like a good thing.
I just want to end them. Forever.
You and me both. Oh, and Shepard. I meant what I said earlier about Kai Lang. The Reapers may seem like our biggest threat, but take it from me. Lang is a vicious bastard. Don't underestimate him.
Noted.
Then I'll let you get back to it. We need whatever good news you can send our way. Anderson out.
Okay, yeah, they try so hard to like hype up Kai Lang, but it's just falls flat. Even throughout the course of the entire story, like it doesn't like get better. It's just from the very beginning. It's just like a generic, boring character, and he ends as a generic, boring character. Alright, speak with the rest of the crew, and then we'll look around the galaxy. I think like a ton of systems have opened up, and there's quite a few missions that we can take before the next main mission. Hey Garrus, being all emo and looking at the Wall of the Dead. Oh, Fane's there now.
Shepard.
Oh, that breaks my heart.
His mind. The Citadel almost falls, and you almost had to put down a friend.
Got a little tense there.
I heard what happened. If it had come down to it, could you have pulled the trigger?
You have no idea how close it was.
If they hadn't backed down, yes. This war is bigger than any one person.
I'll be sure to remember that next time we have a disagreement. Still, I'm glad Kaidan didn't have to join Ash. Losing one was enough.
Yeah, not gonna mention all those other names on there. Losing one's, it's very painful. And there's like an entire war right now. But yeah, Fane's there now. It's so sad they put him on the wall as well. I wonder who these other names are. I think they're references to people. About characters in the game, or maybe people who worked in the game that passed away during development, maybe. Oh, Mordin's on there as well. I didn't realise that. Damn, I have to see what those names mean. But Kaidan should be in here. This is his base now. There he is.
All seems so calm from here. There are people going through hell in a million different ways. Out there. And I want to be fighting alongside them, but... I want to be here. You know?
Sure.
That was a disinterested sure.
I heard from my mom, Shepard. My dad is, he's MIA. He's presumed.
Be strong. Let it go. Focus.
It's terrible. But you can't help them, Kaidan. You have to keep it together. I need your head in the game.
Noted. I don't know how you do it, Shepard. Keeping it all together like you do. Earth is always in the back of my mind.
So use it. That's how I'd cope. I think about how Earth looked. And how it's gonna look when we get back. Guns blazing, the whole galaxy behind us.
Is he outside of the window changing from like space
And
to...
my students,
No, it's the camera angles, never mind.
wherever they are, I know they're kicking ass. On Earth or somewhere. You know, when this war is over, there's gonna be one hell of a reunion party.
Head in the game, Major.
Yes, ma'am. Thanks for coming by.
Good to have you along, Major.
Yeah, that's strange. I can't believe that Paragon, that Renegade actually worked and made him... Oh, there's an extra layer outside, that's what I was seeing. So there's a window, like a gap, and another window, I guess? Like a backup window? Alright, that was confusing me. Because the camera angle only showed that.
Hey, I bumped into Edie in the hall. Scared the shit out of me. You could have warned me. She looks good, though.
Yeah, you're damn right. Joker's got dibs, though, so... He's the pilot. And he did beat you to it. It would be interesting if you can set Edie up with different characters. Or even, like, have characters romance each other depending on your choices. So no Garrus romances Tally, depending on what you've done. Be interesting to see what else you could set up. Speaking of other people, let's speak with Liara. I think we've got a glyph upgrade. We've got that at the very least.
Per your orders, I have the latest reports on the Council, Doctor. Their security is in disarray, but it would still be weeks before we could attempt to position any agents in their personal staff.
And it's far too risky after Udina's coup. Postpone those deployments.
At once.
Well, so that's kind of dark. Liara trying to make a move of the, like, exploit the death of the, well, exploit the attack in the Citadel to put her agents in place. That's pretty fucked up. Volus Intelligence Archives, the Solarian Special Task Force appears to have approached the Vol Protectorate about co-developing combat implants that require rare elements found in Volus space. The schematics for these implants include plans to retrofit them to non-Solarian species. Should it be a sufficiently profitable venture, one of these upgrades could be commissioned, although its construction would be time-consuming and must be custom-made. So what do we get for this? Power damage or health bonus? Power damage. On normal? Yeah, definitely that. Let's read any emails. Audio recording from Councillor Gulliger's Senate's office. Secretary Phillips, the emergency fund's gone, sir. We don't have the credits to hire enough ships to evacuate the colony before the Reapers get here. Not with the prices captains are asking for. What about the military? They left an hour ago. They said it's too much of a risk to come back. That day. Yes, sir. Here. This is a passkey, sir, and an inventory. Phillips, I am authorizing you on behalf of the City Senate to seize any and all EZO stockpiles in our treasury in order to secure safe passage for our citizens on any available ships. These look like private stockpiles, Senate members' stockpiles. I'm foregoing re-election, now get us those ships. Yes, sir, that's good. So the Councillor is basically just giving up resources to save the citizens. And by resources, like resources of the other Councillor members, which I think is very good.
Thanks for coming by.
Oh, okay. That was awkward. Right, no Garrus is. So let's speak with Dr. Chakwas. We said she's got a message for us.
May I speak with you, Commander?
No, you're over there. Hello. I was expecting you in your
Commander,
chair.
an opportunity has come to my attention that may interest you.
What's going on, Doctor?
Refugees arrived at the Citadel recently in possession of military-grade medical supplies and equipment. In reviewing our inventories, I determined we have an excess of medical supplies to treat contagion, exposure, and malnutrition.
They're equipped to help injured soldiers, and we have supplies to help suffering refugees.
Precisely. Perhaps you could ply your charms to broker a trade.
If I have time.
We'll see.
The trade would benefit both parties. If you decide to, the man to speak with is Tactus. He can be found near the Citadel docks. With access to their equipment and materials, I believe I could increase the effectiveness of our Medigel.
Okay, that's interesting. Don't know why you need me to do that. You're the doctor of the ship. You're responsible for the supplies. You talk to him. But fine, we'll go talk to this dude, be like, hey, we've got supplies you need, you've got supplies we need, let's make a trade. Fine, fair enough. Who else can we talk to? Javik, you got anything for us?
Traitors are the worst form of enemy. In our cycle, we would remove their limbs one by one and offer them a choice. Eat their own flesh or starve. Your politician deserved far worse.
That's pretty fucked up.
And if the other human had not seen reason, his death would be certain too. There is only one enemy in this war. Reapers. No others will be tolerated.
Oh my god, that's really fucked up. So you'd make prisoners, like, traitors eat themselves? Because what I'm presuming is, like, they cut off an arm and leave it with you, and as you get hungrier and hungrier and starving, you eat the arm. And once you're done with that, they cut off the other arm and you have to eat that. Oh, it's really fucked up. That's like Hannibal levels of fucking gruesome.
By Cerberus, repelled by C-Sec. We speak with the woman who fought on the front lines, Commander Shepard. How did Cerberus get in? Where was the Citadel fleet? Find out in a Battlespace exclusive.
Didn't give you much to work with though, did I?
Commander.
Yeah, I don't think you like me anymore. That's fine, I didn't like you anyway.